Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Because of how invincible we're feeling, I was actually thinking of changing our Unwavering Will over for Glass Cannon. So it'll decrease our armor and resistances, but it will increase our damage and we won't need to stop moving for it. I think that's a pretty big benefit for us. So we're going to do that, see how it goes. In terms of arcane power and everything, we're in a pretty good place. But yeah, this is a very interesting combination, and I'm sure we're not playing it the most efficiently that we could be. But it's a hell of a lot of fun. So we're looking for the portal to the Bound Keep. We're carrying on with the bounties where we left off at the end of the last episode. Yeah, the multi-headed hydras, they're accurate enough that they're really adding to what we're doing. So I like that. Okay, let's get into the Bound Keep. Almost want to drop a blizzard on all of these, but I know it's just not going to affect it in the way that that we would want. Just a little bit painful. A little bit too much emanation there by oh god, let's not get hit with that. Nemesis braces. Don't get me wrong, I love Nemesis braces, but if they're going to cause you trouble, it will be a lot of trouble in one go. It's just a screen of red, that's all it ends up being. I would quite like to get Serpent Sparker working for us. I really would. Actually, while I think about it, details. Yeah, we've got the Wand of Woe for the 3 extra blasts. I was thinking, what have we got in the cube? It's got to be something. There's got to be a reason why. And of course there is. There is always a reason. Let's move on to the Cursed City. So because we don't care about Energy Twister anymore, there's no need for us to have our offhand. We could start gambling and upgrading offhands. See if we can get a decent source that will do something interesting for us. Ooh, hello. I will grab this. I'm really liking the way Hydra's working. Hydra is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Much more efficient than our explosive blast. Obviously, you need it to actually attack the things that are going to die from it. An explosive blast works really well in groups up close and personal. So we've got tools to beat down big bosses. We've got tools to beat down groups. We've got tools. We'll be coming back here later in order to try and get a whole bunch of gold. That's going to be a fun thing in itself. I really quite like Avarice. It does require a bit of pre-planning, because we've got to turn off our little pet for gold collection. We've got to make sure Kormac's not with us, so he doesn't kill things too soon. Loads of things like that. And actually, being a teleport-based character, it would work really well for us, because we can just teleport past most of the gold groups. Right, bounty is up this way. It's going to be another one that's tricky for us to manage, just because the mobs run away. And now, of course, we're not putting them together. Better than last time, though. Although that's not really saying much, is it? This would be much easier if we were just direct exploding on everything. But alas, we'd need to be doing an Archon build with Chandratos to get that working the way that I'd want. Still. Mobs eliminated. We'll get this. I am gonna pick up this as well. It's really efficient with the Hydra. Really efficient. You're right, Amos. Let's transition across so everyone can see you. Okay, 2 bounties down. Let's go kill Malthael. I actually feel pretty confident about a Malthael fight. I mean, we're nigh on invincible. So if I'm not confident at this point, then I'm never going to feel confident. It really shouldn't take long to fight him. Okay, there's the first bit. There we go. Never reap alone, dead is dead. Ooh, look at that. We got a source out of it. That's interesting in and of itself. It's Chandratos. So it's not incredible, but yeah. Well, given we're full of stuff. Let's head back to town. So only a couple more bounties to do. Then we can look at re-rolling equipment and all kinds of other things. We've already got one of these, so I'll just salvage this one. Let's save this one, because I'm sure at some point I'm going to need to have a look and compare, and it's got vitality on it, so measurements we've already got, so we can just salvage that up. Awesome. And then we can actually, I knew there was something I forgot to do. There is no need for this gem to be in here. What could we give him? I don't know if diamonds actually make the blindest bit of difference in follower skills. But just in case they do, we'll do that. Having Guardian be able to trigger a little bit faster could be useful. I could see value in that, I think is what I would say. Right, on with bounties. So, repository of bone. Yeah, it didn't really pop much in terms of our shield. I wouldn't expect it to. This is only Torment 16. So the real tests will come. In fact, can we just stand in the middle and tank all this? Yeah, we pretty much can, can't we? Yeah, the real tests will come in the Greater Rifts, which they'll be fine until they're not fine. That's how these things always go. Just kill another couple of things and then we'll head on in. That'll do. We've got to get to level 2 in here. So, hurrying down and round we go. Just those futs of the fireballs. Really very satisfying. Especially if I'm keeping things busy and occupied up here and then the Hydra's just helping out in the back. That's significantly more efficient. The Treasure Goblin dying there, big demonstration of how useful the Hydra is being. I'm getting distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing, which is heading down to level 2. Because as much as these mobs are good fun for killing, they're not actually helping us progress. Ooh, hello. Rainbow Goblin. So, as we do this, there's going to be a little bit of a detour afterwards. Because we've got somewhere new to go. Alright, let's pick up a whole bunch of stuff. This will probably sort out all the other plans that we need as well. So let's finish this bounty off and then we'll go in. Okay, down to the last 6. Down to the last 4. There's 3 down here. One left. Is it going to be at the start, or is it going to be down in the corner, or it's going to be back at the start, isn't it? There you are. Hiding away from me. Okay, we're going to Whimsydale. We're going to need to go back to town a number of times in this place. We are going to get resources galore from this. So all of that. I'm going to mostly stick to the edge. We'll do a wall hug. Just to try and make sure we cover all bits, because there's a lot of loot to get in here. It'll be very easy to miss a bit. And even just the amount of gold you get on the ground from some of these bits is incredible. We're up to 11 million. We're going to have to head back to town already. But yeah, if we weren't picking up gold, but we were opening those gold things... actually, no, we're not going to have to. Not quite. I thought we were full. We could very easily hit Avaricia just by going around this place. Especially if we threw something like Boon of the Hoarder on. Still very efficient doing the exploding as long as the mobs are right next to us. I also like the fact that my mirror images are casting Hydra as well, which is doubly helping. I needed to go up here, get these. Okay, now we're full of stuff. So let's head back to town. We'll come back and kill these in a moment, once we've got some more space. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff. Don't think we'll have any Primal Ancients, but you never know. So, another Ashnagar's Blood Bracelet. We'll keep it to potentially reroll. Justice Lantern, which has a worse chance to block, so That could just get salvaged. So I had a salvage. Roderick Hamburger. We're finding everything, aren't we? Warmonger, Ingeon, Hexing Pants, Mr. Yan, and Lidless Wall. Those will just, yeah, all this will just get salvaged up. Keep this. Yeah, as far as daggers go, maybe not the most efficient. Gems. Gems. All get dropped off. I'll grab all these little bits. I see you, moth. One second, I just need to close my window. There we go. That'll stop them coming in. More gems. Give me all the gems from the happy clouds. It does feel like a very efficient way of playing this. I'm actually really looking forward to getting back into Greater Rifts so I can see how far we can push with this. Because I feel a lot stronger and I feel a lot more survivable with the changes that we've done. It's going to be good. So we're going to have so much money for empowering. It's very much a game of the better you're doing, the better you'll keep doing. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something to bear in mind. Once you reach that tipping point, you really catapult yourself forwards. It does tend to lead to power creep, though, as people find the most efficient way of catapulting themselves forwards and then run out of content. Okay, we're not going too far that way because we were actually coming down here as part of our wall hug. And at the moment, I'm not really doing much exploding myself. I'm mostly putting the Hydra down and then just making sure I'm coating everything liberally. But when we get back to Greater Rifting, I'll be in the thick of it, actually exploding on things as well. So it'll feel a hell of a lot more efficient in that sense too. Let's get all of these, and we fill again. All right, we'll grab what we can. And head back to town. Looks like Typhon's gloves. Yeah, with the amount of Typhon set that we found, maybe the game was trying to tell me something. Yeah, Typhon's claws. We've already got 2 of them, so I'll just salvage that up. I think we'll just salvage everything up, actually. No, not that page. This page. I'm just laughing to myself because it looked like the cloud was dancing with our Hydra. It's brilliant in its own way.
I can't carry anymore.
Are we already? Wow.
I am returning to town.
So many things. The Enchantress focus we don't care about, but this... You know who might want that? He's not doing lightning damage, though. I mean, he is doing lightning damage, but he's not doing lightning damage. If you get what I'm... Never mind.
This will help.
Never mind. On paper, it increases his damage, so he's getting it. I could probably actually give him something better. No, he can't. He can't use two-handed axes. Oh. Big ass stuff. We're not freezing. Actually, why not? Why not? We'll give him Rhymeheart. That's why not, because it'll do less damage on average. So do we have something that's going to potentially be useful for him? Ooh.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So we'll actually make sure he's getting some decent freezing action in there. Which means Fulminator's coming across here. And Thunder Fury. Blessed Blade of the Windseeker is going to come down here. There we go. And where is the Enchantress? There you go. Be happy. Don't say I never give you anything. Give you the gift of eternal life. Life everlasting is you know, something that not everyone gets to experience.
We need more time.
More things. All the things.
Still waiting. Not ready yet.
More presents. We're gonna have to go back to town again. I can feel it. We're gonna be full, guys. We're gonna be full. Yeah. Just out of space. It's okay though. It's not a problem. I mean, this place does take a lot of storage. The intelligence is worse. We could re-roll Spectral Blade on it. In general, it's worse, actually. But it means that we've got a spare to re-roll. So we'll keep that over there. I would love to be able to give you this.
No.
I really would. No, we're just going to salvage the rest of this update. And we'll drop off the gems. Probably shouldn't bother with the gems because we're going to be picking up more anyway. Yeah, it's kind of force of habit while you're in town to try and tidy up your equipment. Lovely. Okay, I'll grab all these bits.
Not
even more gems. We haven't actually seen any designs, which is a little bit of a surprise. I was expecting that we would see some. I mean, we're getting so much else in terms of goodies that I certainly shouldn't be complaining. Are we full again? We must be close. Yeah, we're damn close.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, the Hydra just kind of fails a little bit when things move around. But it's not for lack of trying. Okay, we're definitely going to have to go back now. That is way too many things to even pretend we can carry.
I can't carry it.
There we go. That's a decent explosion. The rest can, well, everything else is dead, actually. I was going to say the rest can wait until we get back. But, you know, if it's all already dead, then, well. New transmog Mage Fist. So this is one of the things that I was talking about. If we do swap this over for the Firebirds offhand, we could put Mage Fist on and we'll just do flat 20% extra damage, which can be pretty good. It's something to consider. So I'm going to keep that there. Sky Splitter, another Thunder Fury, another Gold Skin, Litany of the Undaunted. All of this going under the hammer. We have plenty of litanies of the Undaunted. Oh, and Sash of Knives. $128 million gold we're on. So we have quite a bit. And we're going to have a lot of Death Press. I mean, we were on 350-ish last time I checked anyway. I wonder if Familiar would work as well as Hydra. Probably not. Ooh, a source. I am interested. Okay, just scouting around for anything we might have missed, but I think we've done the whole thing. No, not quite. There's just a little bit over here. But close as you can get without actually completing it, I'd say. I don't even know why I'm running away from these things, because we're basically a tank. We are a magician tank. Ooh, that actually hurt. So there we go. If we're purposefully not paying attention for long enough, we can take damage.
I can't pick up anything else.
Alright, let's head back. We'll make some space, come back for these last couple of things.
Need more
Nothing up in this corner. So yeah, we are all done. Okay, we have one bounty left. Let's go kill Eredith. I hear more goblins. I appreciate the extra money. I really do. For a while, I was wondering if there was actually going to be anything in this area, because there really wasn't much around. Thankfully, we have found some things to fight. One Hydra on top of it, and it was gone pretty damn quickly. Just need to find another 50 odd mobs to kill, and that shouldn't be too difficult in the graveyard. Okay, 30 mobs left. Is this a way out or a way on? It's a way on, great. Hey, Captain Hale. Well, this will do it. This will give us what we need. We may as well stay for the end of the event. My job is to apply Disintegrate on top of everything. I'm wondering if I should change back to the longer range Disintegrate beam now. Right, let's head back to town and we'll have a look at what we've picked up. So this finishes off our bounty runs that we wanted to do. Flawless Royal Ruby, still not got the topaz, but it's progress, I guess. So you learn those. Hey, finally Soul Smasher. That took a while. So the Mirror Ball. Magic Missile fires 2 extra missiles. The Hail of Carini, Cantor Studios cameo, Firebed's trousers. So let's have a look at them objectively. The regenerate life is better. The intelligence is worse. I think they're worse in total. So what we'll do is we'll put them over here. In fact, you know what I should do? I should start grabbing these bits across so we know when it comes time to re-roll that we actually have spare bits, like spare bits to go for. So if I grab the other Unity, actually, we'll pull that across as well. And Convention of Elements is already in a good place. Death Wish will pull down here. Alright. Yeah, so Soul Smasher is way too late. Pandemonium Loop. Interesting. I think this is all just going to go under the hammer, though. I think it has to. Okay, let's have a talk with Kadala. So we're going to go for orbs.
Don't forget,
That is too
always
expensive.
changes.
This game, sometimes this game, we'll try upgrading the others. Not Oculus. Okay, don't care about teleport because it's already in a good place. That's useful to us. This is very useful to us. And in fact, with the fire skills dealing 16% more damage, this is actually really good for us. We can re-roll that vitality into a much better vitality roll. It's got decent critical hit chance on it. Shame about the level requirement reduced. But it's not a bad mod to have on it. Like, out of the things that this could turn into, there's not really much that's worthwhile. Maybe freeze on hit. So let's reroll this to a decent vitality. So we would lose 10% toughness, but we would gain in terms of damage, and we could swap out another bit of the Firebird set. I'm calling that a win. So the question is, what do we want to swap out? Do we want to swap some gloves in? Get Mage Fist going for us? Because that'll make us do even more damage. I think that's probably the smartest thing we can do here. What else could we potentially do? We could do our helmet. We don't really need to reduce our resource costs any further. We could do our chest piece. But we're already wearing the best bit for it. Trousers, maybe. No, I think this is a good move. Having mirror images multiply isn't going to help us. We could go for Sonagi's Gauge instead of Mage Fist. Which would be hilarious. Yeah, it just wouldn't be as good, would it? Okay, well we'll keep it as this for the moment, and we'll look towards getting another one, and hopefully with a slightly larger roll on it. Because if we get 20% fire damage on that, that's pretty big. In terms of actually like storing pieces, this will come over here for the moment, but it is just a placeholder. This etched sigil is going to go up here because it is awesome. I mean, that's a really, really nice one. This gets salvaged, this gets salvaged. Yeah, everything else is just going to get salvaged and put away. So, in terms of where we are, we need to do a Nephilim Rift at Torment 13 within 5 minutes. Then it's gems, conquests, and augmenting, which is all going to mean lots of rifting and lots of grinding out gems. So next episode we'll probably start off with greater rifts. Let's just check. We'll do one greater rift and then we'll drop down to Torment 13 and we'll do the regular rift. But unfortunately we're out of time for today, so our build has definitely changed around quite a lot, but I think it's possibly more viable now than it used to be. Obviously, the proof is going to be in the pudding. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.